Hi Leo, this is Just with your weekly reading for August 8th to the 13th. I hope you guys are enjoying your birthday month for my August born Leos. Let's get into your reading. Now I see here, and this is just for a week, this is just for the week, Leo, but let's be honest, you guys, some of you guys are definitely going through it, and we went through that in the monthlies. For those of you that has not, was not around for the monthlies and you're listening to this for the first time, go back and listen to August monthlies because I really went into detail about a lot of stuff for you guys. So that being said, I do see that you guys are coming into this week. For some of you, there's something that is going to happen that I feel like is going to put you in a whole different perspective by midweek. Okay, some of you are going to have to, some of you are going to lose at least 50% of your income, monies that you have. You're going to have to pay out at least 50% on something. Okay, if you have a certain set amount of money by midweek, there's going to be some expense that you have to pay that will leave you with half of what you have. Okay, and I feel like because of that, like some of you, okay, so because of that, for some of you, and this is on the most mundane level, okay, and pick out any number for you guys. You may have to give somebody $50. You just like it could be like somebody just gave you, or you just got $100, right? But then something comes up by the middle of the week, and it's like, what? Okay, so I have to pay a bill that's $50. So now you're left with $50. And it's going to put a bitter taste in some of your mouths, honestly. And you may be in this space of like over it. You're feeling in a sense of, I feel like you're over it. It may just put a bad taste in your mouth. Like, you have to bail someone out. You have to do something for someone. And that's taking money out of your pocket. And it may leave you in a place where you're not, I don't want to say you're upset, but you're disappointed and you kind of don't want to be bothered with the person. It's like, okay, I helped you. That's it. Please leave me alone. Others of you, I do see that could be a end to a family dynamic of some sort. And I feel like some of you, you're coming into the week in one setup, like you could be, with your family, and then, someone tells you that they want a divorce, and now you're going through the processes of, having to contend with knowing that you're going through a divorce. You're going to have to pay out a certain amount of money, or because there was two incomes, now you're only going to have one income to deal with. Whatever it is, you're going to definitely lose something that's valuable to you, and half the amount of it is going to get chopped down by the middle part of the week, and it's really going to just bum you out to where I feel like you guys are just going to want to be by yourself. Like, I just don't even want people may be trying to call you. You may lose someone, and I don't typically say that, but that is a possibility for some of you. And because this news has come in, which is so understandable, that some of you may feel like you become a bit despondent. Okay, for some of you, okay. But I'm getting more strongly, that's for a very small percentage of you, but I'm getting strongly that it's about finances or a family dynamic that's coming to an end to some extent, and now you're having to readjust the financial part of it, the realistic, practical part of it, and I feel like it's going to make you a bit despondent. Some of you could be ending a long-term relationship, so it doesn't have to necessarily be a marriage, but it could have been a very long-standing relationship where, again, you guys served a great purpose for one another on a financial level, and now, because and a person could have done this out of the blue, and now you feel like you're left out in the cold, and it again makes you feel a bit despondent. I do sense that there's going to be this element of you being in your head and feeling very trapped, but then I also see that you're going to find yourself choosing to get out of that. So for some of you that's been ruminating for quite some time on a breakup, by the end of the week, yes, you're going to still be going through these processes, but I do sense that you're going to find yourself kind of getting away from a situation, away from that negative way of thinking, deciding by your own choice to get away from a negative situation and moving forward into something positive. Some of you could have lost your job and because of you've lost your job and you've gone through this despondent state. So if you lost your job, guys, or you just hear, that you've just lost your job, or you did last week, start getting those resumes out, because there's opportunities that's coming fast and heavy. But if you're going to be depressed and still ruminating on the situation and feeling like, you don't know which direction to take, you're going to be losing opportunities that are afoot for you right now. Okay. But either way, I do see that opportunities are coming for you. So for those of you that's lost a job, I do see that there's something that's going to be coming down the pike for some of you guys. Okay. So that's what I have for you for this reading. This is only a week, so I just wanted to peek in and just get a sneak peek of what we can expect for the coming week, guys. If this relates to you, I would love to hear your comments below. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, because I will be back next week with another one. Take care, guys.